what is your outlook on the presidential election here?
Well, it's good because it shows how fucking stupid this whole job is of having this one person who's a part of a two-party system where you have to like be a registered Republican or Democrat to vote in the primaries to decide who these people are that get to represent this party or that party, and they get to this position, and there's only two of them. It's preposterous. It's ridiculous that these are the people we have to choose from. Whether you like Donald Trump or you like Hillary Clinton, you have to realize at this point this is not the smart way to do it. I'm packing this.
Yeah,
bitch
pack
in
it up
tight.
So put it in and ball it up with your tongue.
Before it's like lawn trimming, so I just dropped it off inside my mouth.
I can't believe you're going in for another one. I'm pumped on it.
Okay, I get it now.
All right, you got it.
I got it all packed in there.
There you go.
Hopefully I don't swallow it.
I hope not.
That's a weird look, though, ain't it?
You're good. You're doing all right.
It doesn't taste bad, though. That's what's interesting about it.
Wintergreen gum.
Yeah, a little like wintergreen gum.
How do you feel about girls chewing? In my high school, a lot of girls chewed.
Ooh, yeah. Those are girls that should move closer to cities. They should realize, sweetie, there's other options. Okay, I know you want to fit in. You want people to love you. You know?
Try DMT. Here you go.
Well, there's a lot of these gals out there that are forced. They go to the outer regions of civilization. They're forced to behave like pioneers. You know, they got to go out there. They got to make their own fucking houses. They got to shoot their own food.
No, that's
they're out there
the
chewing
Amish
tobacco.
is gone. Okay, let's stop that. Stop that.
They're out there chewing tobacco,
Chewing
fucking
tobacco, killing,
shooting dogs when they get bit by rattlesnakes,
chewing monkeys. God damn it,
Eating
sucking
monkeys.
the eyeballs out of a monkey.
suck a dick, kicking ass.
Yeah. Wow, we might lose listeners due to this.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
This podcast is over. It's been a good run. 840 episodes almost, right? What is this one? This is 840, yeah.
840, we closed it down.
We locked it down with this one. People were like, I got a life. I can't do this anymore.
I can't listen. Oh, I had you on at work on the radio, and I had to turn it off.
What happened?
What happened? That's cool. I wonder how, shout out to all the blue-collar workers out there listening in.
Shout out.
Shout out, my
Shout
people.
out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I'd be laying hardwood floors had I not picked up by the UFC.
You probably are in another universe somewhere out there an infinite number of times.
Working
You're laying
hard.
hardwood floors and you're watching some other dude fight the same fights that you fought.
cheering his ass on.
Maybe mad.
I would probably be mad.
Probably pissed off.
I would probably. I feel like I would be mad.
You probably would be mad.
I wouldn't be
if
like,
you're
oh,
you
yeah.
and you took the wrong. Here's what I think. I think the you're you who is you right now is a result of a lot of these decisions. So it'd be really interesting to see who you would be if you didn't make the same decisions. Like, who are you if you decide to never go into that rec room and learn how to fight? Who are you if you have a fight and lose, you never come back, you never get better? Who are you? You know, I think who you are right now, a lot of times, is decided by a lot of the shit you've already done and how you feel about it.
Who I am if I didn't walk into that rec room. I don't know. My dad always used to tell me whenever I'd fuck up. So I was like the worst kid. Bad. Like,
Definitely not the worst kid. I heard
Probably
about a
not
kid who
the-
stabbed his 2-year-old sister.
I didn't do that.
That's
bad.
the
It
worst
wasn't-
kid.
I shot my sister in the head with a slingshot.
Oops.
Pretty close.
A childish mistake.
Childish mistake. So I feel like it was a rough childhood, you know, and I could only have sex on my back because I could only fuck up.
Ah!
So
That should be the title of your book.
yeah, my dad would say, if only you could use your powers for good instead of evil, you would make yourself out to be something great, you know. And here I am. So
Well,
telling
I think
people to suck eyeballs out of monkey brains and
everybody
do
is
DMT.
fucking different. Everybody. And for someone who's like you to pretend to be like your accountant is just as ridiculous as your accountant pretending to be you.
Right.
The key to this life is find out who you are. And
Who
that
you
is
are.
the hardest question to answer because who you are changes every day. It's like you got to be true to whoever you are at the moment.
Do you believe that who you are is a sum of the 5 people you hang out with?
It helps.
It helps, right?
It definitely helps. We feed off each other for sure. You got to surround yourself as much as you can with people that care about you, people that are they have the same sort of ambitions that you have in terms of like they have work ethic. They're not lazy. They don't fuck up. They don't ruin their life constantly because those people become like energy drains.
Right.
You know, it's not like you should totally abandon them, but you got to be real with them. You got to let them know. You got to say, listen, this is what's going on, and this is how everybody's sort of looking at. Well, you keep doing this. Don't
Right.
do this anymore.
Don't
Like,
do
why
this
do you keep? You're doing this because you get attention when you do it, because it's easier than succeeding. Because like, I think especially in your line of work, I think that self-sabotage is a primary escape valve. That
Who do you think the leader in the self-sabotage is?
Man, I mean, you go to fighters like
That's what I'm talking about.
old school fighters like Roberto Duran. Like Roberto Duran, right? Beats Sugar Ray Leonard. Then
Durant, one of the 4 horsemen, man.
Packs on food, starts eating like a fucking pig, gets too fat, doesn't train hard, says no mas in the rematch. Yeah, you know, Tyson in a lot of ways was a self-saboteur. Aaron Pryor became a crack addict, you know, got addicted to cocaine.